when are people fighting over whether or not we have AGI? Well, some people are starting to fight over it as of GPT-4.
But don't you think there's going to be potentially definitive moments when we say that this is a sentient being? This is a being that is like we would go to the Supreme Court and say that this is a sentient being that deserves human rights, for example.
You could like if you prompted being the right way, could go argue for its own consciousness in front of the Supreme Court right now.
I don't think you can do that successfully right now.
Because the Supreme Court wouldn't believe it? Well, what makes you think it would? Then you could put I think you could put an IQ 80 human into a computer and ask it to argue for its own consciousness, ask him to argue for his own consciousness before the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court would be like, you're just a computer, even if there was an actual person in there.
I think you're simplifying this. No, that's not at all. That's been the argument. There's been a lot of arguments about about who deserves rights and not. That's been our process.